Oyo! That's right, today we're playing in Africa and we're playing the nation of Oyo. So this is a small 23 development nation with pretty average ideas. We have some improved relations, cavalry compatibility, national unrest reduction, missionary strength, but nothing really spectacular. However, this nation does have a unique mission tree. So today we will be looking into it and hopefully completing most of it, if not the whole mission tree. Let's go ahead and begin. Alright, so a very quick overview of this nation. Our court is pretty bad. We have really bad stats on our ruler and on our heir. So what we're gonna do is get rid of the heir right away. Now this guy is 66, which means he will most likely die in the next few years, and we will have a completely new ruler. Now here is our mission tree. So only these three missions on the right side are shared with some other nations, but everything in the middle and on the left side is unique to Oyo. Now for the first two missions, we will need to increase two of our estates' loyalty to 60, which is super easily doable by just selling titles. So first of all, let's select some of our privileges. Let's go with monthly admin power, monthly mill power, embrace singular cult. This means we won't lose stability on monarch death. And we're gonna choose land attrition minus 15% out of these three options. Because we have such a low prestige now, let's go ahead and select patronage of the arts. And honestly, this is it. Let's sell titles. Let's go ahead and complete our first two missions. So we will gain a general with 40 tradition, a temple in Ifi, and a bunch of permaclaims around us. These are the areas that we can conquer now. Now let's seize lands. I would love to get a military advisor. We do not have too much cash at the start, so I would like to run just one advisor, and we do have discipline, so that's what I'm going for. Now let's check out our general. He is pretty good. I like Tree Shock, decent stats. Now let's get free company, and we will be ready to fight our first war on the 11th of December. Alright, let's see who we can declare on. Benin has Zazao. Nupi doesn't have anyone. Dahomey, Dagbon. Actually, most of these guys don't have any alliances. So I will be declaring on the nation that will allow me to grow the most from the beginning, and that will be Nupi for me. This is a total of 12 development, which is not too bad at all. And these are pretty good provinces, like this is ivory, coffee, and we do need some coffee and ivory producing provinces for one of the missions. So based on this, we can go ahead and select our rivals, which will be Nupi, of course. We can go with someone like Dahomey, and we can go with Faden Gorma. Now I will be improving relations with some of the big boys in Sahel, so that will be Timbuktu and Songhai. And let's destroy this guy. Let's declare and get rid of him. Come at me, my boy. That's right, unlock Cult Islam, let's go. And now we can go ahead and stab up because we have 100 admin points, so let's do that. This means we unlock a new decision, religious sacrifices. Now this is amazing, +1 yearly prestige and minus 20% stab cost modifier until the end of the game. And we can also select introduce vision quest, which will give us a little bit more prestige. Right now I'm thinking of who I could declare on next. And I believe the homie would not be such a bad option, because even though this guy is allied with Bonoman as well, and guaranteed by Zazao, we could do is declare on the homie, not co-belligerent this guy, and full annex him anyways, because these two provinces are just 6 development in total, which means the aggressive expansion doesn't matter at all. So I will be getting one more unit, I believe I will need it. Now let's finish this war, full conquest, and taking 30 ducats from him. Our crown lands are going from 5% to 14%. Amazing. We're gonna continue conquering, so I'm not really struggling and paying attention to autonomy change. I am going to pick monthly diplomatic power. Yes, it's 0.30 now. However, we will get more crown lands in just a few months. So let's go ahead and do what we planned. We're gonna declare on the homie. And this guy is just sitting here. He is just sitting in his province waiting to be destroyed. Alright, so I've conquered this province and I'm leaving 1 unit on his fort, which means he cannot recruit any units. We can go and destroy the homie now. Hey yo, homie. Oi yo, my boy. Look at this air, man. Trash again. Trash again. At least the war is going well. And honestly, this is why I love fighting these guys. It's just level 1 forts, so we can conquer both of them at the same time. And this is why I think going for someone like Benin at the start might not be the best idea, because their fort is level 3, so we would need to keep at least 9 units there. It's also jungle, so this means +2 attrition. So really to conquer it we would need at least like 10 or 11 units because he would also challenge us. Alright, since we have improved relations with an owner of a center of trade in Timbuktu trade node, and we have 50 ducats, it means we can complete the trade with the Muslims, and the event purchase of horses happens. So now we can go with 50 Diplo power, or we can lose 50 ducats and have this event Oyo official merchants visit us to buy horses. Now this means we will have some good modifiers. Let's go with this first option. And there we go, horses from Timbuktu. 25 mil power, and for 25 years we are getting minus 25% cav cost. So this means we can go ahead and purchase some cavalry to help us out in the next wars. As I said, full annexation of this guy, and we're only getting 10 aggressive expansion, so no one cares. The crownlands are going up crazily, 9% just from these two provinces with 6 development. No more the homies in this area. We are quite big, so we can rival basically anyone that we choose now. I will be going for Ouagadougou and Zazao. So at this point our loan amount is quite high, which means we can go ahead and get some loans from the merchant guilds. And I will go ahead and use this money to build up a couple of cav units. Now we can reduce autonomy because we have finished coring some of the stuff. You know what, I would like to get this alliance with Timbuktu, let's do that. So later if we decide to attack someone like Yatenga, we can actually get Timbuktu to help us out. We just will need to build up 10 favors with them, which I will begin doing now. Now I have already figured out what I'm gonna do next. I will be declaring a war on Ouagadougou, and they are allied with Bonoman. So in total they have around 15,000 soldiers. However, if I catch one of these boys alone, I should be able to easily beat them up. So I'm not gonna co-belligerent this guy because I don't want Yatenga in this war, and I will go and start a war like this. I hope he is in this province, and we're gonna catch him. No. Let's run, boys, let's... And now we can go. He's sitting here with 8,000. I believe these 7,000 units won't be able to reach me back on time. So he should be wiped here. Am I correct? Am I correct? No, I'm not correct, but we're still destroying him. Not gonna lie, this was a bit risky. And he's escaping now. Alright. Nice. Siege ability. Let's go. I don't like what he's doing. Can we get this at 42, please? No, come on, bro. Don't tell me he's gonna occupy my fort first. That would be such an AI moment. Alright, nice. Oh my god, we could really do this and get both of them out of here. I am tempted to do it. Like, it's not a big difference here. Yeah, let's go after this dude. No, we gotta stop him. Let's sortie from siege. This is gonna delay him a little bit. And alright, we got him. Alright, so I noticed that some other countries have declared a war on Ouagadougou. If it was just Kong, I would have definitely vassalized them. So then we could have gotten into a separate war with Kong, and of course, as you know, Kong holds this gold mine, which I am definitely interested in, but I am not willing to fight Yatenga and Dagbon for this as well. So we are sticking with our initial plan, and we will be fully annexing both of these boys instead. There we go. And now look at that, we have united the fetishists. Unlock a cult of your choice. Cults from other religions require our knowledge of their existence first in order to unlock them. Alright, let's go ahead and click this. And we have bunch of choices here. Improved relations, tolerance of true faith, discipline, manpower recovery speed, national unrest, or monthly war exhaustion. Now we gotta go for the discipline, right? We're absolute war beasts here, let's go. Wait, did we actually not get this? We're still with land attrition. Do we actually need to switch our primary cult for that? I think we do. Alright. At least we have 19% crownlands. 19.9. Hey, you know what? Let's not be cheap and let's develop one of the provinces to get it up to 20. Development edict, and let's spend some diplo points. There we go. Now it's nice. Now, of course, we can seize lands as well, but we need to remove these rebels first. Alright, so since our loyalty is not that high, we will have to deal with the consequences of low loyalty for all the estates and dealing with some rebels, but we will still go ahead and seize lands. It's just 1,000 rebels, nothing to be worried about. Let's continue reducing autonomy. And who do we go for next? Benin? Man, all these guys have such weird alliance sets, I don't like it. You know, first, before doing anything else, let's refinance our loans. So our loan amount increased to 37 ducats, and now we can repay the 21 ducat loans, take new merchant guild loans, and this way get at least a little bit of money to be able to get some new mercenaries with it, perhaps. Oh man, these mercenaries have so weak generals. We can go with Sahel Company. And I think I have decided what I'm doing next. I will be declaring on Dagbon, call in my boy Timbuktu, and possibly co-belligerent everyone. Benin, Yatenga, and Zazao. Now this should be doable. With Timbuktu's help, we should be able to do it. They do have 9,000 soldiers. This guy has, what, 7,000? We're gonna remove this 5k. We have to do it. Who doesn't risk doesn't drink champagne. That's right, we're going for it. Come here, my boy, come here, my boy. We have to eliminate this guy. Sweet. Oh, you're not gonna do this, my friend. This guy, bro, this guy. Nice, let's go. Come here, I need your help, Timbuktu. Stop wanking around there. You gotta join me, please. Attach to my armies. That's right, let's go, my buddy. Hey, come on, follow me. Nah, I'm not gonna let this slip. Yeah, this is tough. Everyone's scattering around my nation. But maybe we can remove Yatenga. That would be a huge leap forward. I love the fact that he's given me all of these provinces. And let's get the defensive edict going on. We definitely need that. Okay, so it seems he will be sieging down my capital. However, this guy is fully sieged. Can we piece him out? Yes, we can. Here we go, full annexation. Reduce some of this war exhaustion. Let's keep pouring. And maybe if Timbuktu joins us, we could go and fight here. Please don't get it at 21. Okay, he didn't. That's it, we gotta go. I cannot afford to lose my capital. Nice. Join. No. We lost some units. At least it was just our mercenaries. Zazao 8,000, Benin no units, and this guy no units. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking finally good. Alright, Timbuktu is a total Giga Chad. He's doing most of the work here for me. Since he has fully occupied Benin, we can go ahead and full annex him. And now there's a little coalition starting to form. Dagbon is not happy about it. Do I give a care? Do I care about it? Well, my answer is growth of power. We're growing in power and I don't give a damn about these guys. 100 admin points and bunch of perma claims. Oh, I so needed these points, man. Let's go ahead and core everything. Now let's take out Zazao. Thank you very much. And the war is over. Oh man, did we grow in these 10 years. And I'm not talking only land, but look at this, we have 32% crownlands. So now I am confident to take supremacy over the tribal kingdom, so we have decent loyalty for all of the estates, and we won't really need to suffer that much when we seize lands. Well, except for this next time. We will need to still suffer for the next time. Oh look, a wild Zazao has appeared. What the hell were they doing over here? And they're fighting other natives. Cool. Oh my god, these natives are Giga Chads. They took down Zazao. Now my next rivals can be Katsina, maybe someone like Kano. In terms of religious unity, we're still doing amazing because all of these nations that we fought so far are fetishist. So we don't actually even need to convert any provinces, which is great. But of course this is gonna soon change because we're gonna start focusing Sunni nations. And this means it will be a lot more rebels for us to deal with. Now, how could we get feudalism? I see that it's spreading a little bit in Songhai, in Mali, and in Kanem-Borno. Really slow spread though. I think our best bet to get feudalism would be maybe to wait until Songhai has it, and only then conquer their provinces. I will be taking level 3 military technology, even though it's 45% more expensive. It's really gonna help us in the next wars. We are super low on manpower, so we have to rely on mercs, and having this little boost is really good. How about a very quick insult to Katsina, so we gain additional 10 power projection, and this means more mana points for us for all the categories plus 1 monthly. I would love to go for Kong. However, Timbuktu is not joining because of attitude towards enemies minus 60. I wonder if we would decrease their opinion of them, would they be willing to join? Reduce opinion of Kong, let's see how this impacts. And it did remove minus 60. Okay, so war exhaustion minus 20, which means we could potentially ask him to prepare for war, and this should be enough. So I need to get at least 5 more favors now. And you know what, since we mainly will be fighting Sunni nations from now on, it is a good idea to pick expansionist zealotry. Tier 2 government reform, of course, we're gonna go for 20% national manpower modifier. And wait a moment, maybe it's not even worth to declare on Congo, because I've noticed that if we declare on Songhai and call in Timbuktu, they are already willing to join, Mali and Kanem-Borno are not joining, so we just have to fight Congo and Kano, which is so easy. Nah, we're definitely going for this now. I'm gonna go ahead and completely destroy Kong. So you wanna travel. Around, my boy. Now, this does not look good. Please, Timbuktu, join my army, and let's go dispatch these guys. I think there is no reason to let Congo go free. Like, of course, we could get a white piece and declare co-belligerent war next time, but if we conquer them fully, it's just 25 regress expansion. Actually, no one cares about it. So I think I will work on actually getting them down. Let's go, guys. Let's show him who's the boss. Come here. Sortie from siege. And we are doing well. Right, free company is ready for us to recruit, so let's do it. I need it, let's go. And since we have at least 4,000 cavalry, we can complete cavalry for Oyo. Unlocks the mercenary company Oyo Cavalry. Whoa, this company is insane. Cav to infantry ratio plus 100%. It's 5 cavalry units with 4 shock and 2 siege. Oh my god, this company is crazy. And we completed charge. The capital of rival, an enemy or great power, or a country with more total development than Oyo is under our control, while a cavalry unit is located in said capital. So I've done this with Kong, and I had no clue about this mission. I did not check this out, so alright, I'll take it. 40 power projection, which means we are at 100, and this will give us 10% morale of armies. And the company Oyo Cavalry no longer reduces army professionalism when recruited. This is even better. Now we can complete another mission. Just develop this province once. Develop the capital is completed, so we create a level 2 center of trade in Ifi. And we get 23 from production. I mean, I'll take it. This province is normally not a center of trade, so now it is. And Timbuktu has peaced out and actually... Whoa, they gave so many provinces to Songhai. Alright, I see how it is. And even though we are alone now, I am super confident about this war. This guy has only 10,000 soldiers. He's screwed, man, he's screwed. You got it right, boys, that's another full annexation. Our stability keeps increasing, which is great. So at the moment, Jenny is fighting Mali. And the funniest thing about this war is that Mali has insane amount of rebels, and Jenny basically has to conquer these provinces, rebels reconquer them like this. Dao is now being sieged. Rebels now took this province, and good luck to Jenny to take it back. Look at this, the rebels are destroying him. Oh my god, I love this. So that just happened. Kabu broke through from Mali and they own a lot of provinces. Of course, they have no alliances, and of course I had built a claim on this. I mean, everything's just falling like dominoes. Beautiful, so Songhai is willing to give me this peace deal. I'm taking this exact peace deal because this is the maximum amount of provinces in combination with money that I can take in this left side of their nation. I want to keep the right side open, so potentially someone like Air could conquer it and eliminate Songhai for me. Of course, if I could full annex Songhai, I would do it, but it's a bit too much war score because they have conquered Timbuktu and some other provinces from Timbuktu. So I believe this is good. 190 ducats will definitely solve a lot of my problems. And of course, in this province here, right here, Gao, they already had feudalism. So right now we have 5.8%. Oh, actually in 2 provinces it was available already. Now, unfortunately, Air is not being nice and has entered the coalition, so I believe I will be declaring a war on them to make sure that no other nations can enter. Yeah, there are some members already. The war would look like this. I would declare on Katsina, Air, Yao, and Kanem-Borno. My force limit has increased, which means I will be getting this cavalry now. I definitely will need it in this war. And I will basically exchange this company for it, because the general here is terrible. So that's right, let's declare. At this point I also want to get a admin advisor. Need a lot of admin points. Now check out the power of this mercenary company with 9 cavalry. We're gonna absolutely destroy this guy. Look at that, melted. And you're getting melted too. I love this mercenary company. Now, our first full annexation. And we have completed push north, so now we have permaclaims on every province in the Sahel, Niger, and Guinea regions, which are not fetishist faith. Unfortunately, I cannot full annex Yao. You know what? I'm gonna let them free this time. You can go with a white piece. There is a lot of action going on. We have 3 groups of rebels spawned. So this is more concerning than the units from our enemies, to be honest. I have to, right? My truce expired with Timbuktu. Yeah, my alliance was broken with them. We are already at war with air, so let's go for it. Let's declare. Might as well just consolidate this whole region at once. Right, we can full annex Cabo. Huge nation, lots of money. Super nice. 109% overextension, jeez boy. Well, we are finishing 2 cores shortly, which is gonna reduce it a little bit, not completely though. So I do expect a lot of rebels, but yeah. This is something we cannot avoid when we're doing so many wars at once. Wealth of Africa, let's go! Jeez, our loan amount is 174 ducats. Well, you know what I'm gonna be doing. You know I will sell titles as well, let's get a lot of cash. Screw it, man, we're popping off. Hey, you know, I will definitely do a white piece with air. That suits me well. Right, so I've been reducing war exhaustion. It's growing a bit faster than I would like it to grow. So even though I'm gonna be above 100 overextension, I am going to finish the last war. Full annexation. Yes, that's right. We have destroyed everyone and it's no longer possible for a coalition to form against us. And I'm not saying that this playstyle is the best. I'm playing super aggressive at this point, but it does come with a huge downside is that I am coring all of these provinces myself. I'm not vassalizing anyone, and I probably should. If I wanted to play completely balanced, then I probably should, because I would be saving some admin points. By doing this, I'm really setting myself back from technology. I'm gonna stay level 2 admin for ages, and that is not the best thing, so that is something to keep in mind. But my gameplay is not always about the best choices, it's just about having fun, and conquering this whole region so fast is definitely something fun. Okay, so since I've managed to calm down these rebels just a little bit, I've been dealing with hundreds of rebel factions. Finally, we're at the point where we can seize lands again, and we're back to 30%. So in this case, we are pretty stable, and we have free stability as well, so the events have been treating me well. It's not really gonna be possible for me to get rid of all of these 1% loans, which I would need to do for my agenda, but I really want to complete this because this level 2 yearly inflation 50% off guy would be just absolute chef's kiss. So you know what, let's grant another privilege to merchant guilds. These privileges are really becoming one of my favorite privileges in the game. All of the states have those. Basically, they allow you to automatically complete the agenda, so even if you have the worst agenda that you cannot complete, sometimes these agendas just have such good rewards that it's definitely worth to take these privileges, click these buttons, and get it completed. I am definitely gonna go and get this guy right now. And since we have Trade Efficiency Advisor and Yearly Inflation Advisor, there is a chance that we could get an event called Radical Reforms, which would give us 200 of admin and diplo points, and that would really help me out. Now you know what, we need to do something about our gold mines. We are not really doing good economically, even though we have money and we're running only 1% loans. It would be nice to actually earn some cash, to be able to start building some stuff once we actually unlock the technologies, and to invest in trade centers and so on. So let's look into our gold mines. First of all, I have fully cored this one now, so I will be able to reduce the autonomy soon. We can reduce autonomy over here, and we basically need to finish coring this state, which is gonna finish right now. Here we go, so we can put these 2 gold mines into a state now. I'm gonna prioritize making these the cores, full cores, and let's start developing these provinces just at least a little bit. Here we go, I'm gonna invest some diplo points over here as well. And we're gonna earn a lot of cash now from these gold mines. We are on a plus balance, let's go. But we won't be at plus balance for long because I want to upgrade this dude. You know, I will be making him a little bit cheaper to upkeep, 15% cheaper. Ooh, my truce with Yao just expired and Songhai is not joining. Well, don't mind if I do. Let's disinherit this guy again, man. Why cannot I get an heir with above average stats? And Fullo is spawning, I see. So we will need a claim on him. Get gone, dude. Let's claim what die. Truce with air expired. So really what we can do is just go for this war. Go belligerent everyone except for Songhai. Might as well, right? No, come on bro, just stop. What is this nonsense? Since you are at basically max manpower, I'm slowly replacing these mercenaries. I'm getting some regular units, some cav. I'm gonna be disbanding this group. Don't you try to give me a bad air again. I'm gonna do things to you. Oh, I'm gonna do things to you. Yes, let's go. Our prayers have been answered. Let's go. Almost max mill points. Alright, what do we do about this? Kinda wanna somehow invest it into feudalism. How about we start developing these provinces where feudalism is already spreading? Like this, for example. Really not interested in paying so much for level 4 military, so let's just try and spend it more wisely. Let's boost this up. Prospering times, nice. I love this event. Let's invest in better production. This province is amazing now. The richest slave trade province. And we have radical reforms. Absolutely nuts. Let's go, man. You two get the hell out of here. And we're clicking this. Now, please come back. I would definitely love... actually, let's take this level 2 Diplo reputation 50% cheaper instead. And I want to have this yearly inflation guy back. Please give him back. This is finished as well. Fullo, I'm coming for you, boy. Alright, let's go. 50 support for feudalism. I'll take it. We just completed the slave trade. We are the leading producer of slaves. And I guess it really helped that we got prospering times in this slave province. Nice, let's go, man. 2 mercantilism and trade efficiency for 20 years. You know, I think it's about time we build up some barks because we need to protect trade here in Ivory Coast. What is our naval force limit? 15. Okay, that's not bad. Give me at least a few of these amazing barks. We have our tier 3 government reform. Now for this one, we don't really need stab cost and religious unity. Let's just go with land maintenance modifier. This is gonna save us a little bit even more money. And yo, Songhai, where's our truce, buddy? There's no more truce. And there's no more Songhayan troops. That's it, guys. We have absolutely removed everyone. The domination of Oyo. We are now one of the great powers without even having feudalism. That's right, sit down Denmark, sit down England. I'm coming for your spot, Poland. I haven't done this in a while. Let's reduce autonomy everywhere. Okay, so the only thing we really need now is to take new loans and do the refinancing. Then we're gonna summon the diets, sell titles. Sure, we can do this one. Seize lands. Still 30%. We have bunch of cash which we can use to finally get feudalism. Now let's get level 3, and now we can actually start working towards level 4 technologies. Now this event usually gives +1 stability, but because we are at max stability, it gives 50 admin, which is not bad at all. We can definitely use it. And that's it. After developing the gold mines a little bit more and changing my trade setup, now collecting in Ivory Coast, because otherwise this trade is going over to Europe. And we don't really need to collect in Katsina because we have 94% here anyways. So this made me earn a little bit more money. And now I am at a plus balance even though I'm paying for corruption 5.5 ducats. So really at this point what we would need to do with Oyo to succeed further and continue our mission tree, I believe the best thing would be to get exploration ideas and start colonizing, connect our lands to Congo, colonize Tuat, of course, to reach the Maghrebi nations. And you know, we basically have all the resources to succeed. We are quite rich, so we can run pretty high level advisors. Decent air as well. Of course, if we want to, we could change our primary culture to something else, for example, a Hausa, and form some other nation here and start their mission tree. Because as cool as this mission tree is, the rewards are pretty basic, not gonna lie. Like for example, this last mission over here, Imperial Oyo, for which we need to basically complete the whole mission tree, only gives us prestige decay and yearly legitimacy, and even then the reward is pretty low. Like come on, even us changing to Empire is really better than that modifier. But overall, I gotta say, this was a pretty fun campaign. I definitely love playing in this African region. It's super fun and a very chill campaign, like for example compared to the HRE, because here it's very manageable to deal with the coalitions and basically just get an ally or two and you can demolish everyone. Like I just needed only Timbuktu in this campaign to succeed, and I did this by 1478. So I hope this video helps you a little bit if you decide to play Oyo or any other nation here in this region. They all have very similar playstyles. So yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to click the like button, subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet, and let me know in the comments which nation should I try next. At this point, I am trying a lot of different nations in EU4 in every region basically, so I definitely read all of your comments and I will take your suggestions into consideration. Now that's it. See you guys. And I want to say a huge thank you for supporting the channel on Patreon to Voino.